Hello everyone, welcome back to Time Jump. How y'all doing? Hope you're doing great. Oh man, so last episode we had some fun with some explosives and some terrain clearing out over there and over here. And I figured while we got that done, let's just keep the ball rolling and move on to this area here that I've been saying I want to do something with. This is actually what I want to use the vines for that we made that little vine farm. So we have them. I put everything we need for this into here, into that those little chests down there to get ready for today. I do also want to go ahead and do some work over at the time hall. But man, I was thinking about the stuff that's coming in the next update that we're going to be updating to, which I believe will be going to one of the 1.5 updates. It might be like 1.5.7 or something, like 1.5.6 maybe it might have been. I'm not too sure. It's down in the comments in the description of the video, but there's so much stuff coming. One of the most important being hoppers. We can automate all of our farms. Right now, everything we have is semi-automatic because we still have to go and collect the items. But with hoppers, oh, everything's going to be fully automatic. That'll save me so much time. There's definitely been, episodes where I needed a resource that was automated, but because I have to sit and let it go, and I have to sit there at the collection point for it to really be automatic, it takes a lot more time to get an episode ready than it should. Something like the pumpkins, for example, I have to go harvest that. We could put that on a timer and it would just harvest them automatically. That's going to be so nice. Things like quartz and comparators. A comparator redstone clock. It's going to be so nice. That's about, I believe this is episode 75. So we're like 5 episodes away. That's not too bad. And I kind of have ideas in my mind for the last 5, if we're being honest. So not too much more left to do in 1.3, which is great. As much as I've had fun in 1.3, I think we're really gonna start getting into cool things from here forward. Now the redstone gets crazy. It adds a whole bunch of new features. We got like the wither and beacons, and all beacons gonna make stone. As you know, we are down to 1 double chest of stone. That's it. We're out. Like I have like 7 double chests of dirt. I have 1 double chest of stone, and we use stone in every build. So man, can't wait for that. I'm hoping. I realized that nether bricks, there's no slabs in this version. There's just the block and the stair. No slabs. I don't know. Very weird, but can't wait for all those things to come out. I can't wait for like the guardian farms eventually. I think that's like 1.8. So that would be like, oh, it's either 1.7 or 1.8. If it's 1.8, that's 2 updates. It's 3 updates from now. If it's 1.7, it's 2 updates. But, oh, man. Okay, I can't wait. Let me stop blabbering and let's get working on this. Although I have a good build built up, I did design this in my test world. I'm realizing it's a bit too small for the size of this hill. Yeah, I think I want it a little bit bigger than that. I'm gonna expand on my original design. I'm also going to do this a little bit different. I want to build it in stages. So I'm going to start by laying out the outline and going how high it should go. And then going from there, building in the walls. And then we'll get all the walls up, then starting like the roof, and then details after that. Do a little bit differently than I normally do. Oh my goodness. Okay, I'm realizing this thing is going to be massive. It's probably going to stop around here. But you know what? Actually, probably about here. But you know, we needed something here anyways, and I think that'll work. Plus, like I said, I have kind of an idea for here, some stuff here, some stuff all around. Yeah, I think that'll work just fine. It's going to be really a lot taller than I thought it was going to be, but I made it a little bit wider, made it a little bit longer, added some more detail in the back that I think we could work with pretty well. So yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm definitely okay with this. Let's fill it in instead of just having it be the pillars on the sides. Wow, I barely brought enough cobblestone. But yeah, that'll work. It's a little tall, but that's kind of the point, I think. Okay, yeah, now that we got that in, do I want to add detail to that or continue on to the next half? Let's get the full base idea before we start adding in any details. Oh, I'm not sure how I feel about it. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I mean, none of the details are on, so maybe I'll look better when the details are on. But clearly, it's a bit of a cottage, right? So, a really tall cottage? Yeah. It'll make more sense. I think it'll make more sense once it's all come together and has more detail. I'm going to start doing some of the detail. Okay, I skipped a bit of a step, but okay, now the walls are in. We just need the roof, and I put a little bit of detail. Looks like a little bit of planking in both in the stone and in the wood texture up top, and I think it looks better. It looks a little bit weird, but I think when it's all together, it adds just a little bit of depth that looks nice. I do, before we can do the roof, have to work on the side. I actually want to incorporate a chimney made out of stone, which we have to get to now. So let's do that. I figure while we're working on the chimney, let's actually just go ahead and finish it. Get it out of the way. So I had this neat little idea. If we take a jack-o'-lantern and put it in the floor, and then we go ahead and take a detector rail on top of that. Oh, is there any way I can get that to go the other way? I really wanted this to face the other way, but I only brought one rail. Oh, no. All right, I'll fix that later, but here's the concept. If we put a minecart on it, and the minecart's facing the wrong way, but that's okay. We put an iron bar there. It looks like a witch's cauldron hanging from a little chain, right? I think that looks pretty cool, and I figured we could put like that. That looks like a nice little fireplace, right? I think that looks pretty cool. We could do something like this as well, but I don't know. I think that's too many iron bars. I think we leave it just like that. Ooh, that looks good. I'm really happy with that. That came out really well. I actually, in my test world, I didn't put the stairs on the inside. So this became a single. What happens is it winds up looking something more like that. And that doesn't look as good. But because it's not able to connect to any block, because this isn't a solid block, the stair, it looks really good like that. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. That looks really good, actually. This also wasn't in my test world, but I think this will be the nice little bit of detail that we need for this side, because I think this side's going to wind up looking a little bit bland from over here. Let's, I know it's becoming nighttime. Let's quickly try and go take a look at this. This is going to land in the water. Oh, no, that was such a perfect throw. You know what? I think that added just enough detail to make this side look okay. It would have just been a bland wall going up. Sure, we could put some stuff here. I don't know what we would put there, but I think it looks okay enough. And I think once the roof is on, it'll be perfect. So I think that was a good little touch of detail that we needed. By the way, turns out we don't have corner stairs yet, but I have to imagine corner stairs are out in 1.5. If so, that's amazing. I was kind of sad when I realized we don't have corner stairs. You don't realize, like, the stuff that you didn't have back in the day. Even, back in the day, even further back when we first started this series, most blocks didn't have stairs at all. And the ones that did, there wasn't even upside down stairs. We couldn't do this. And corner stairs aren't in yet. So a lot of things in modern Minecraft that we kind of don't even realize are a luxury compared to what we had back in the day. It's kind of crazy when you think about it. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to go back and do a world like this, is because it really makes you appreciate, your world a little bit more. Makes you enjoy it. Everything that I had to work on just takes a little bit longer. And modern Minecraft, it's so easy to set up an automatic farm for everything and never think about it again. I have to work pretty decent for all of this stuff, but I love that feeling. That's what I love about this world. All right, enough blabbling on. Let's take a look at it. I did kind of see it already, but I want to see it in full now. Okay, yeah, I told you the roof was important, and that little bit of the darkness from the roof was super important to tie it together. It's a little bit weird of a color palette, I know. I wish there was a block that looked like slate, like a dark neutral blue color, almost like a jean color, would look perfect for this roof, for this cottage. There is nothing even close to that, or that even has stairs. The only thing that's not stone or wood that has stairs is nether brick. And it kind of works, because I'll just say it, we're kind of going for a bit of a spooky cottage kind of feel, like almost like a witch's hut. That's why we had the witch's cauldron. I think it looks good. Yeah, this side looks good. I think there's enough detail over here to not have to worry about it. That's why I put this little... main entrance is this, into the basement, and then we'll go upstairs on the inside. A little window there. I'm a little bit worried about over from this side. No, surprisingly, because the chimney goes into the wood, it breaks the wood up and even the stone up just enough that I think it looks good without any more detail. I want to see... Let's see. Ooh. See, like this side, even though it has a little flower pot, down below is suffering the most. And maybe that's because it's one less block. If it was covered here with dirt, maybe I wouldn't think that. Because up here, we're going to have a bit more details that are going to even it out up here, but then down here, we're still not going to have anything. That's bothering me. Yeah, but you know what? From this side, I do plan to put stuff around here that's going to probably block this lower half, and I don't think we'll have to worry about that. Not that that should be my excuse to not put more detail in, but I just don't think it's going to be needed. I want to now kind of work on some of the more finer details, such as actually put the windows in. That's the only window I put in so far. Make the staircase on the inside and do a little bit more decorating to the deck right here. If you ever wonder why I have like 30 crafting tables in my ender chest, it's because I just keep making them and I can't help myself. I would rather just make another crafting table than walk all the way back. You know, it's really bad. It's a bad habit. Okay, but what does that look like? You know what? I really like that. It's simple, but I feel like it really fills up the space. Like, really well. Otherwise, what would you just do with an open space like that? You'd be inclined to build, like, a second floor, like a little attic, because of this window, but that's not what I was going for. There's not enough space to do that. I think that looks good. I do want to put... There we go. Like, that looks really good. And I think it's okay that it extends past here. It would have been nice if it stopped here, just like it does on that side. But it kind of makes this side have a little bit more detail that I have to get to. Fills it in up here, because what am I even going to put in there? I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I like that. I think that's good. For the inside of a building, we'll probably never walk inside of again. Except for maybe in the future. I might have an idea for this build later on that's not just decorational and actual functional design. But for the most part, we probably won't come up here again. So I think it looks good. I want to put more detail in here, just super small stuff, just to fill it in instead of building an empty house. I don't like to build empty houses. Okay, that looks okay. I like that. I like that. That looks like a nice little kitchen. I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. I've got nothing to complain about that. Oh man, this takes up so much space. Oh, staircases suck. Duh. You know what? I guess it fills in. Oh, that's a really dangerous door. Can we go down it if it's like that? No. Oh no. What if... Hold on. Hold on. I have a really dumb idea. What if it's like that? No, I tried. Or like that. No. Ah! That was such a good spot, too. No. No. I mean, it could go like that. I don't like that, but... Door is in a bad spot. I just don't want to move it. I could move it. I really could move that door, huh? Maybe it would look better here. I think the door would actually look better here, because it's right up against this, and the trap door and the normal door have pretty similar textures. Okay, yeah. Okay. Bookcases. That's the decoration I'm missing. It's a cozy witch's cottage, not a spooky witch's cottage. And the cozy witch needs a cozy reading corner. Uh-oh. Before you say anything, this is not a cauldron. Why? It's not a cauldron. It's a sink. This is a cauldron. You know, honestly, it's not that bad. It's pretty good for my first ever dead tree. Not perfect. It could use a little bit of filling out, but I looked at it from a couple other angles, and it's honestly not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's pretty good. I think it does the job just well. But this episode only, you're gonna get 2 custom trees for the price of 1. We're gonna build another one over here. This one, a little different though. I was really contemplating and questioning how this was gonna turn out, but I'll be honest. I think that looks like a pretty good willow tree. That's not too bad. My first ever, honestly, that's probably the largest handmade tree I've ever done. That's not so bad. I think I actually really like that. I did put some jack-o'-lanterns up in the branches just to kind of make it glow at nighttime. I should have put some more because it doesn't super glow. And I ran out of jack-o'-lanterns, so I didn't have one for this side. But the 4 major corners, the three of the corners that you see from over here are lit up. Which, as the sun sets here, we'll be able to take a good look at. Oh, also, I'm completely out of food. I don't even have wheat stored. Nothing. I'm out of food. I might have to resort to eating apples. Or I guess I could go harvest the wheat farm. But yeah, no, that looks really good. I am happy with that. I like the dead tree on the left, the live tree on the right. But that's still not all we're going to do over here. We still got to use the vines that we collected. So let me do that. But I need food desperately. I'm going to try and scrounge up some food. If not, I'm going to have to harvest the wheat farm. you know what? We made all these cookies, and by golly, we're gonna eat them. So I'm just gonna carry around like 2 stacks of cookies for now. I had some cookies today. They were pretty good. It was a chocolate chip bar. You fill the whole pan with chocolate chip cookie dough, spread it out, and cook it all together, and then you cut it as you go. It was good. I'll be completely honest. I think I outdid myself this episode. This build came out amazing. I mean, pretty sure it took about 8 hours. Between gathering resources and building it and planning, this has taken about 8 hours. But I mean, oh, I love the 2 trees, like the dead one on the left and then the big like willow on the right. It looks so good. I do want to put in a couple more trees with the vines along here, but I'm just out of vines and it's taking me so long to get more. I got enough in here to get the idea across, and I can finish it up in between episodes. I do want to put some more back there and some more here. I do also want to go around and put a little bit of grass. Not much, not like this where we cover the ground with grass. Just a little bit of grass here, a little bit of grass there. Remove all the flowers. I think that'll be good. I did add a little bit of sugarcane down there. There is 2 lily pads, the only 2 lily pads we have. We'll have to go on an adventure to get more and put some in the water here. But you can see one's right there and the other one's right behind that tree. I'm really happy with this build. When I first built the little cabin in my test world and I was looking at it, I'm like, oh boy, this kind of looks weird. I don't know if I can make this work. Like, it looked good, but I didn't know if I'd be able to make it fit. But wow, those trees really help, because now it makes the house not look too big. It looks good from all sorts of angles. Yeah, I think the nether brick actually complements it really well. It adds to that kind of dark, kind of spooky atmosphere that we're going for. I really like it. I might put more smaller decorations, like we have the stump there with a jack-o'-lantern on it. I like that. I might do more kind of small things like that. Maybe we could have like a scarecrow or something here or there. Maybe I'll put like a little pond there. Might look nice. I'm not sure, but I think that's good enough for today. There's one other thing I want to do this episode. Let's get right into that before we end it up. All right, we're down here in the subscriber hall. Let's take a look at what we just built. How about that? I think that's pretty good. You know what it is? I just want to say thank you, Erica, for all the support. I really appreciate it. Your comments are very uplifting, and they definitely help keep me going and enjoy this world even more. So thank you very, very much. Let's go ahead and put your sign down. Just Erica. And your first comment was on 1/8/2024. I do also, as you can see, there are chests here. I realized that in 1.3, they added booking quills. So we actually could do a little bit of comments in the videos, which would be nice. And I thought about it. What if we did some sort of, I mean, you could do anything, but let's do like an ask me anything. If you guys have any questions for me about myself, about the series, anything, any kind of question, ask away. I'll answer it in a booking quill, and we'll keep it in here. And maybe if you leave a comment that I really enjoy, it makes me laugh or something like that in the future, I'll write it in a book and add it into your chest as well. Just because why not, right? Just a little bit more to add to the memento of this world and the series that we have going on here. Again, everybody, I just want to say thank you very, very much for all your support. Ooh, I want to try something. Apparently, if I say, please like the video and subscribe, apparently, like the like button glows or something like that. I want to see that happen. I've never seen that before. So maybe give it a shot. But yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. It means the world to me, and it just really helps me keep going. Was really busy this week, so I'm running a bit behind. I'm hoping I didn't go too long in the video, didn't go too short. This video took a lot of time, and I'm hoping I can get it out in time. I need to get it out tomorrow, then also record Monday's FDB episode. So it's going to be a bit of a tight schedule this weekend, but I think I can do it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye-bye.